Discover how students tackle real world challenges with hands on industry learning. Let's dive into work integrated learning, where students tackle real industry challenges head on.
Courses in the third year of the digital marketing program, and also some of the courses of the second year, we have companies coming into our challenge that they have on a day-to-day basis. Also at our MIT, we have special units maintaining these relationships with the industry partners. So, and they are very active, and some of the partners are our alumni, and that's also great. What's the benefit for the students is not only they learn the material and tools and frameworks, but they immediately apply that to the challenge that is brought in. In the end, and if, for example, I'm a course coordinator for a course called Contemporary Issues in Digital Marketing. So students learn a lot of tools that is helping to innovate, and their outcome, the third assignment, is a group presentation marketing innovation proposal for the challenge that the company has brought in the first week, coming in saying, we currently work with one of the mobile app developers, and they have a few apps, and there's a recent app, and they want that app to be more successful. And of course, what we want from the apps, not only the more active users, but also more active paying users. So conversion that. And again, that's kind of a very universal challenge. I think most of the app developers would like to have that. And it's a specific niche, and that's a given to the students. The students work. And in the end, and again, what it represents is open innovation. So company comes in, what the benefit for the company sees presentations. They don't watch all of them. We kind of pre-filter, but then there is the 5 top ones that will be the pitching session. So there will be top 5 teams with the top proposals presenting back to that client. And the client listens and asks the questions. And I tell to the students, you may suggest something in your proposal as a deliverable for your assignment, but it's something that if you are successful, might show up in that app after half a year. And if you might have what you wanted. And I think that's so powerful. It's just very directly integrated with what's happening in the industry.
Can you talk about some of your own, like your own personal, professional goals for yourself moving forward? Like, what do you want to see yourself like in 5, 10 years? Like, you want to be, I don't know, like, hey, I don't know, the VP of business at, Berkeley, Cal University. Like, what's your goals for yourself?
So this will be a very unordinary answer. I'm so immune to the labels, and that has been into my life. I grew up in Soviet Union. Soviet Union, there was just one label. It's a party and the flag and something else. And even when I remember, even my classmates, when there was the first possibility to get the jeans, the trousers, jeans, I was like, I don't need those. And here is the same. And maybe what was really helpful, because I was at MIT. So MIT is #1 university. It wasn't at that time, it was still competing with Harvard and Oxford, because of them being still very powerful, but technologies take over. it's sorry guys. So it's MIT #1 now. And my challenge to myself, and I don't know where this will bring me in 5 to 10 years, but I want to be in a place where I am able to, first of all, translate the observations in societies into scientific questions and discoveries. And when those scientific questions and discoveries are done and new knowledge is created, then translated back to the average person who has a problem or challenge in life, so they would see the relevance and meaningfulness of that new knowledge to such a simple level. They would be like, this is what I understand. No, this is what I need, and I understand what it is, and I can use it, and I can apply it. And I'm so happy that I would be able to tell about this to my friends. And why I have arrived to this point and challenging. It's very difficult to do that. It simultaneously became to my awareness because many communicators or many people that have something to propose, and let's just take a smaller niche, which is let's say trainers or coaches or consultants. When we look to LinkedIn, Facebook, there's huge amount. And those who know the red ocean and the blue ocean, they know this is red ocean. You just come in and you try to compete.
Yeah, in my opinion, there's like one too many coaches out there.
Exactly. And I always had this personality. If everybody runs that direction, I'm going to go the other direction. And now, because I can do the same as them. And many people ask me, why don't you do it? I'm not interested. And I have evidence that although my website, it looks more like a warehouse storage of stuff, you can get the links and everything. And the YouTube channel also is dormant for some time, but there are some good stuff that is still relevant and valid. And I put my challenge, set the challenge for myself. How can I condense or design the things that I have discovered in such a way that a person who has a challenge looks at what I have done and they just say, oh yeah, that makes sense and that's relevant and I'm going to use it and then I'm going to tell my friends. I don't want to go in the red ocean and use the Facebook ads or anything. That's too trivial for me. So the challenge is how can I arrive to that wisdom, knowledge, and maybe even the process. And maybe that's where I would be saying, okay. And then if I have that master, just keep repeating that.
And how long have you lived here in Vietnam?